Hey guys, did you know that I just spent the entire last 5 minutes recording my video thinking that it was recording, but it wasn't? How about that? So, with that out of the way, let me tell you what just happened to me because I just cut a video not 40 minutes ago, and I was talking about the fact that I really wanted to start exploring Facebook more as a medium to generate, conversations and sales and relationships. Really look for leaders there because I was talking to one of the top leaders in a prosperity team, and I said, look, man, if you had to go all in your business right now and you were going to start from scratch, what strategy are you doing right now, knowing what you know, and without hesitation, connecting with people. And he was specifically speaking about Facebook, of course. I know this because I framed the question around Facebook. So without hesitation, he said, Facebook, you just got to connect with more people. That's what this is all about. And I thought to myself, wow, I really don't want to do that. Like I have avoided connecting with people on Facebook for a very long time. I'll post on groups all day. And recently, let's backtrack. I've begun to post on Facebook groups all day now because I didn't believe that would work. But it turns out that if your content is good and you know what time of day to post, you can get clicks. Now, you got to post to a lot of groups. But you know what? If you've got the right tools and you can automate that. I mean, I spend about, 4 minutes setting up an automation tool that basically distributes to, I think I'm up to about 80 groups right now, and I'm going to grow it to the limit, which is about 300. So out of 60 to 80 groups right now, I can easily generate an extra 50 clicks to my blog as long as my stuff rocks, right? But here's the thing. You can get more traction by actually connecting with people. I have had my mentors tell me this, Lawrence Tam. I worked personally with Toby and Layla, and I know that they've built their business, largely on what they've been able to do on Facebook. And frankly, to be honest with you, 2 years ago, when I started having success in this industry and actually making some money, it was because I was posting videos like this on Facebook all the time. So for me, I know that it's powerful, but I've always sort of like neglected the actual conversation starter on Facebook. It's not my thing. I will do anything to avoid it. I will learn SEO and become a ninja at that. I will learn how to, do paid marketing, do my own capture pages and become a ninja at that. But this thing, I avoid like the plague. But, I'm having this conversation with this top leader, and he says, you got to do this, and I'm all in now, so I'm committed, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes. And I figure here's an opportunity to have a chat session with someone that just decided to respond back to a message I sent last Sunday. I guess that was yesterday. And I start chatting, and we start getting into it, and she realizes, well, I'm doing this, and she's doing that, and she's traditional, and I'm doing this mostly affiliate-based online internet marketing thing. And then I find out her sister is actually one of the top leaders in the thing that I'm promoting, okay? And there's this like break in the conversation where there's no more interaction. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I guess this is the part where she realizes this conversation isn't really going to go anywhere from a networking perspective. I mean, I'm not going to do that, and she's not going to do what I'm doing. So I guess this is where you break. And I thought to myself, so wait a minute. Is that it? Like, is that like the big deal I've been avoiding? I mean, is that like the thing that I have been like dreading? Because if that's the thing, I gotta tell you, it's really not that bad. It just put an entirely different perspective on like my whole approach with Facebook. I mean, I could do that for 20. Well, I can reach out to 20 people a day and try and close two. I mean, that's just not that bad at all. As long as your intentions are genuine and you're not spamming and you're not doing something that's overly pushy. Obviously, I've got to learn the right tactic now, and I've got to go back and look at some really good training to sort of like, follow, some best practices, if you will. But guys, let that be a lesson. I mean, honestly, it's about getting over the hump. And tonight I got over part of the hump, I think. I'm starting to get a different perspective about what it's like to just go talk to people. And you know what? It's not that bad. So if you're out there kind of just, on the fence, kind of like me, trust me, dive in. Don't worry about anything. It's going to feel weird. But I, like anything else, like if you hit a shin, right, with a bamboo stick enough times, eventually you're not going to feel anything. So what the heck? Anyway, just had to share that with you. I thought that was kind of a cool experience that I wanted to put out there with you, and hopefully it inspires you to take action just like I did. Like I always say, let's lock arm, run together to, I don't know, the most prosperous, most awesome life you can imagine. Let's just do it. Let's just prove to the world that we don't have to live a conventional life, that we don't have to live the status quo. There's something better out there. So I'm pumped. I hope you are too. I'll see you next time.